Happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. Now, before you even say it, this is the closest I have to an actual green shirt, so don't come for me and don't you dare try and pinch me. If you're looking for a super easy and simple eyeshadow tutorial to celebrate the holiday, you've come to the right place. I'm gonna walk you guys through a very easy to follow and replicate green eyeshadow tutorial for St. Patrick's Day, so let's get started. For starters, I'm going to prep my lid with my Gerard Cosmetics Clean Canvas Eyeshadow Base. I'm almost out of this bad boy because it's that good, and I'll probably switch back to my P. Louise because I do love me some P. Louise. So with this, a little bit goes a long way for sure. So start off lightly and just kind of blend it out just to make sure you get a nice even base. Alrighty, so to get this look started, I'm gonna start off with a pretty medium-sized eyeshadow brush. So I'm gonna be dipping into this top shade right here called Crocodile Tears, the dark green. Okay, so we're just gonna start packing this on and kind of blending it out in circular motions just to keep it nice and smooth. And we're just gonna go around in our crease all the way around the perimeter of our eye. Okay, once you get the shadow and the shape on, pretty much like this, right where you want it, just dip into it a little bit more and lay the brush flat and just kind of go around the edges and blend them out a little bit. We just want to make sure that the outside line isn't too harsh, which will help us when we're adding on our next color. Okay, so again, this look is going to be super quick, super easy, so you can throw it on and just start celebrating. So now that we have this first shade applied and blended out, we're going to go into something lighter and we're going to blend out above our crease. So I think we're going to go in with a little bit of Chameleon Fetish, which is this light green up here at the top. Ooh. So I always say to go by the 50-50 rule. So I throw 50% of the next color on the previous color and 50% above. This just really helps with like the gradient effect and with your blending, and it just makes life so much easier. So just small circular motions, just blend out that green, blend it in with this chartreuse color. Chartreuse is a hard word for me to say, but it's a fun color and a fun word, and it matches my shirt. Now, once you blend it out, if you want to stop there, you can. If you want to take it a little bit higher, you can also do that, and I'm gonna do that. I definitely want to see a little bit more of this color just because I think it's really, really pretty. So again, just go around the entire outside of the dark green that you first apply. Just keep on blending and blending and blending, and when you think you're done blending, blend a little bit more. So once you're happy with that, go in again with the first brush and that first dark green, and just bring a little bit of that dark green back into the mixture, because when we're blending our shadows together, sometimes you lose a little bit of that initial core pigment from the first color. So it's absolutely okay to go back in and build it up a little bit more. And then one last time, take the second brush with that chartreuse, go back over it real quick. It's stunning, it's simple, it's quick, it's beautiful. So now you're gonna take a flat brush like this, and we're gonna dip into a shimmer. So of course, St. Patrick's Day, greens, yellows, but especially golds. So we're gonna dip into CEO, which is the gold shimmer right here. This is gonna look so stunning, you can already tell it's gonna be amazing. So just kind of pack this onto the lid. I like to look upwards when I'm applying my shimmers, just in case there's fallout. That way we can prevent as much of it as possible, because I like to do my eyes last. So just apply this anywhere that you didn't apply your shadow all over your lid. That's why we strategically left that space clean and clear of product. That way we don't actually have to cut our crease, which is my little faux cut crease hack I like to do. Just saves you time, it saves your product, and it's just faster. Go around and fill that all in. If you have hooded eyes, take it up a little bit higher, of course, that way you can see it a little bit better. Now, once you take it all the way over like that, it looks great. We want to connect the outer colors to the lid, so we're going to go in with that first color that we had, the first green with that first brush, and we're just going to deepen up the outer V a little bit. This is just going to kind of connect it. It'll make a little bit more sense. It'll look a little bit more cohesive, and within like 7.5 seconds, it just looks like you put more effort in than you actually did. But just kind of stamp it on and feather it in a little bit just to combine it with that shimmer, like I said. Okay, so that's really all I'm gonna do for the eye itself, because it's like 3 colors. It's super quick, super easy, and that's the whole point of the video. So we're just gonna quickly move on to our under eye, and again, we're gonna take a very small brush like this. This is my go-to Makeup Shack T14 brush. We're gonna dip into Crocodile Tears, which is the first green that we used, and we're just going to quickly,
oh my god, get off my brush.
We're just gonna quickly line our lower lash line, connect it to the outside of the dark green, and take it all the way across. Try to stay as close to your lash line as you can. That way you're adding the color and you're kind of building it up, but you're not dragging down your eye. If you take your under eye shadows too low, it drags your face down, drags your eyes down, and just makes you look sad. Doesn't that just take it up a notch? The answer is yes. So now we're actually going to throw on some liner. Okay, so for liner, we're gonna throw on a bold neon yellow just to kind of have that pop, that little moment that we live for here. Very carefully, pull your eye down a little bit. I love cream gel liners because they're the only things that actually show up on my watery eyes. Okay, we have a nice little yellow kind of greenish moment going on in the waterline. So real quick, I'm gonna finish the other eye and I'll be right back back to show you the lip. Okay guys, so this is the eye look all complete. It's stunning, it's super simple. All we have left to do is throw on a lip. So I think what's gonna go fantastic with this is no, not my typical like burgundy moment or plum moment, but a jet black lip. I just feel like I wanna live this fantasy. I wanna live this moment right now. So I'm gonna take my favorite liquid lipstick and just go in. It's so black, I love it. Okay, I think this is an absolutely stunning combination. I just think the black lip is just a bold, grab your attention moment. The eyes obviously make sense that it's St. Patrick's Day, and I just think overall this is a badass look. Tell me I'm wrong. Ugly wear. But I think altogether this is a fantastic St. Patrick's Day look. I hope you enjoyed today's quick tutorial, but that's all I have for you guys today. If you enjoyed today's video, please make sure you smash that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Happy St. Patrick's Day, and I'll catch you in the next one.